Yo, YouTube, everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be breaking down Optic Mercules plays from EWC. Shout out to this channel, Studio Center, that made the highlights. And we're going to go through and break down his plays in detail and what makes him so good and what makes him one of the best professionals in the game. So starting off, we have an insane 1v3 against Thieves, okay? So what we're going to see here in this clutch is a very tight situation. This is actually the map where... Wait, did he win this round for the game? That's kind of typical. So this was actually in the group stage. So this was before they played in the knockouts. So right now you see he goes through and he's just going to reposition, try his best to go across. And in this scenario, he's just getting information. So he's going to go through. Now, the first thing I want to kind of take a look at is anticipation, because I think professionals do this all the time. So he actually sees a first player, repositions just to go through a different angle, and he expects to be pinched there. So look, you can see he has his gun up, he jumps and slides, hits a wall bounce. So the reason he's doing this is because obviously he doesn't know where the enemies are. They could come from this area, boom, he catches them, and he's just ready for a fight, okay? That's a big thing. They need to be ready for a fight. Now, what I find really interesting is what he did there is he thought Neon was playing the late pinch, because that's something Thieves does, which is really interesting. So he went to A, he thought that was a bit of a decoy. He realizes, nope, they're actually committing to B. Now, again, he needs to clear this area. So as he goes through, look, he's going to clear this area. And this is just really, really good kind of discipline and everything. So he goes across, he sneaks by and gets his first kill. Now, the first thing is, when you get the first kill, this is everything. When you're first seen, okay? So right here, you need to get this kill. If you don't get this kill, if you even miss a shot, you are going to get jumped by number 8. So look how quick he snaps on to Scrap. Insane shots, boom. Now, what he does is his instincts are so sharp there. He's only 60 health. So what you're going to see in most games, whether it's rank play or competitive CDL, is when you're in an S&D clutch, if you get the first kill, you are probably going to get jumped, which is what we call the trade. So Neum's going for the trade here. You see, he actually anticipates he's behind me. Boom, slides backwards here and absolutely fries him. So Neum needs to win that fight. That's just a great heads up play from Mercules. Now, again, he doesn't know where the third is, but he knows he's probably going for the trade, right? He's weak. So he goes away and instantly repositions. Gets out, repositions completely. Now he expects maybe I'm getting chased, so he goes for the shoulder. He doesn't see him. So he's like, all right, let me clear it again. And he's just kind of playing the game here. Doesn't see him on B. Okay, 15 seconds left. He's probably wrapped around to A. Now, in this scenario, now that the round's reset, Mercules is going for the advantage because he has the timing on his side. So he doesn't see him on A. He's like, he's planning at B. So again, same thing. As he jumps up here, he has his gun up. I don't want to understate this because the amount of people that don't do this, they don't have their gun up. Look at that. He has his gun up. As he sees him now, boom, shoots and just hits beautiful shots. You just can't replicate that type of consistency, discipline, and search and destroy. He is the best in the game at clutching, and that's exactly how he does it. Let's see what Mercules does here. It says 6 streak, okay? So let's go through, see his POV. So he's going to go up top right now. Let's just see what his goal is. What I love about Mercules is actually his patience and his discipline. I want to start with his arrow. So we're going to see exactly where he is in this scenario and what he does. So right now, he's actually on top. He's around top plat area. And what I find really, really interesting, what he does, and I'm trying to add to my game, is just being selfish, but in the best way possible. And I think Simp does this as well. And what he does is he's just holding his lane. And I think what I do is I overcomplicate and I want to help so many people at once that I almost don't do my role. But he's just standing there and he's just denying them access from the top. So he's making the game easier for his team. But look, he gets a kill, reposition, gets another kill. And then you see he backs away. And by doing that, look, he just gets a 3-piece there. And the way he does that is just by backing away and almost making the enemies come towards him. So he gets a kill, backs away, repositions, gets a kill, backs away, repositions. And then when he gets his kill as well, his shot is so good. And one thing he always does is he's just so accurate. So look, he gets his shots off and look, he just goes straight for the head. So as he's shooting him, he's strafing, boom. And he actually aims higher, gets a, the head multiplier, gets a 4-piece, backs away. Now he gets 3 down, he's going to push up a little bit. And he's just going to kind of play for this cut. And look again, gets another kill, backs away, gets another kill, repositions again, and it's just such a good flow. And it's just that consistency that he has in his game. Another 1v2 here. So right now we're going to go through. We get some shots off. You see Dashi. Merc is nowhere to be seen. He's kind of pinching through middle. Dashi gets the information. So he's just kind of waiting for Merc right now. And you can see Mercules just playing a corner. Again, being patient, being disciplined. Dashi, this is where I think he goes a little bit rogue there. Pushes out and Merc isn't really with him. So something went a little bit off there. You see Dashi's there. Merc wasn't quite with him. He gets there in time. Now, just like I spoke about earlier, you want to get the trade. So he goes through. He's trying to play for the trade. He hunts him down, gets the kill. And what I find so fascinating about Mercules is just his reads are just godlike. His anticipation is godlike. Okay, I got the first kill. The second guy, he's going to blitz me. So he shoulders are right. He checks it, not there. Shoulders again. And he just gets information. He goes through and he just takes his time, goes across there. He actually would have died there. Misses the jump, repositions completely. And he's just chasing this kill now. And you see, plays by the hip, chases the kill, boom, gets his 50-50s. And he's just so good with it. So good with it. A little bit of luck there, in terms of the window. But he's so good in these 50-50s. And I feel like he always gets headshots. Something I think is so valuable is just the consistency. Look at that. Headshots. And you just see, boom, the damage, the TTK is so quick when you get those headshots. What does he do here? We're about to see. It's Mercules. He goes through, again, nice kill, backs away there, repositions. Doesn't overcomplicate this. The reads are phenomenal. Gets a two-piece, goes through, and look at his arrow now. He's going to play for the spawners. And again, he just plays his life here. And he's not too worried about his team. He's going to take his time and make the right play. Gets another kill middle. He denies the ball again. And he's just everywhere. He's just middle map. He's just everywhere. Being annoying. Gets another kill again. So I think the big thing for Mercules is just slowing down his gameplay, being smart, covering his lane. And he just wins so many gunfights. Like, the gunfights he wins is just incredible. This is what we call lead blocking and overload. I think they use the term from football. I don't really watch a lot of NFL, American football. But right now, you can see he's cut the map. And again, he just wins so many fights there. But you see, he goes through, gets a first kill, buys time, he ends up losing the second fight, boom, they get the cap. Now he's in a scenario where he's first up, okay? So Optic are doing a great job of staying pushed out here. Now, what you need to do if you're Mercules is essentially this first kill is everything. And this is where his timing is just superb. And he does this in the overload against Kleenex as well, if you guys remember. I think Major 2 or Major 3. But look what he does here. He goes through and he realizes, okay, they could pinch me from middle. So look at arrow number 3. They could pinch me from middle, but he almost is too smart to get baited here. He doesn't worry about the timing. He's just going through. Like, he realizes this kill, look, he's watching the pinch. But as soon as he gets the ball, he doesn't see Johnny. He's like, I don't need to wait for this. I'm gone. So he goes. And the timing is so quick there. He's able to go through and he's able to just help Optic get the ball across and they're able to get the point there. And it's just the little things. That wasn't necessarily just him. That was just Optic in general, but great play from him. Optic insane overload half. All right, let's see this again. We're going to just track Mercules here because this is obviously, Mercules' play. Let's see what he does here. Nice little, I don't know what that was, why he did that. I was tweaking when he did that because I was so scared. I'm an Optic fan if you didn't know. And I was tweaking a little bit. Let's see what they do here. This was a great round. They just blitzed this game as well. This was insane from them. So let's see what his arrow does off the break here. He's going to kind of hold middle. Support the runs, gets a kill, gets another one. Jumps across. Again, watches kind of over them. And just, yeah, good discipline from them. Let's see what he does there. He's going to get taken out. I don't really know if anything... Yeah, we're going to skip this one. I want to see Merc's actual plays, His actual arrow. Oh, this was dirty. This was actually dirty. Bro, he does this so well. He just wins his fights. It actually pisses me off how good he is. So he just comes around the corner. He catches him in a sprint. He catches Drowser in a sprint. Takes him out. Repositions. Okay. Goes through. Helps at the front now. Helps the front from a tighter angle. Look at that. They go in the corner. He's already up. Boom. Gun up. Gets another kill. Goes through again. Gets a kill. Gets taken out. Boom. He's there again. And now he's like, okay, we have pressure. We're going through. They're going to spawn in front of us. Okay, this is my green light. And what he does so well is his understanding of timings is impeccable. He knows, oh, I got a green light here. He goes through. He gets perfect timing on Draza. And now if you look where he is here again, he does the thing with, he doesn't overheat. And I don't know how. He's so good at his timing. Look, he goes through. He clears the right. And again, it's so interesting, the routes and the timings. He goes through. He leaves Draza. So now mid's open, but he goes through. Before he clears this area, he knows, like, okay, let me catch someone in this area because this is where they're not expecting. So he actually clears number 4 first, which is insane. Look at that. He clears number 4. Simp doesn't really expect him there. Gets that kill, repositions. Doesn't take that fight, but look what he does. He drags arrows backwards. This is one of the best things you can do. The arrows are now looking for him. So 3 is looking for him. So as 3 is looking for him, he repinches middle, catches Draza out in the open, kills Draza, goes again, catches number 1 from earlier. So they're expecting him to be there. Like, this is what's super interesting. He goes forward, gets a kill there, backs away, and it actually helps from his side. So they're like, oh, he's in our spawn. He's like, nope, I'm on the hill, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. So he just gets a kill, backs away. He's now in his side of the map. Finesses the gunfights again. Looks simple, slide cancels. Simple, slide cancels. Goes through again. 5 seconds left. He's still alive here. Goes through the window and just plays his positioning. Right, guys, I got your middle. Okay, timing-wise. I've got your middle. Okay. No one's pushing middle. I think they're coming left. holds it. All right, I'm checking my left there, gets another kill, checks middle again, clears the left, and it's just consistent pressure. He's just putting that consistent pressure without being in the enemy spawn. Plays his positioning flawlessly. Every gunfight, he has the advantage, and look at that. Backs away, plays the head glitch here, so Abuser challenges, has a head glitch, boom, gets a 7 streak, goes round again, hits another pinch here, and I think he gets taken down this time in terms of time. He even holds a cross. This is a beautiful cross, by the way. That's just a great kill from 04 there. That's great shots there. Just superb gameplay, to be honest with you. What does he do here? Oh, this was on the hill. This was dirty. His close control on the map is so good, man. Look, he gets, even like the way he isolates his gunfighter. Look what he does. He's in a 1v2 here, right? He's in a 1v2. He jumps across, isolates the first gunfight, knows he's weak, backs away for a second, has a better angle. Sim kind of forgets about him. Boom, gets a wall bounce, gets another kill. 4 down. All right, guys, we got 4 down. Gonna go through, and he just holds middle once again. Plays the same angle as earlier. This time he's just waiting for the pressure. So look at that. He waits for the pressure. He gets the timing. So what he's actually doing here is, again, he's so focused on the timing and having the picture in his head. So right now, like you see, Shotzi's a bit more of an aggressive player. He's going to be in kind of the cheeks, getting a kill, playing his life a bit more aggressive. That's why he dies more. That's why Shotzi, I think, is so valuable as well. People don't see like what Shotzi does. Look how much timing he's buying. Where Mercules plays a little bit more passive, but with the same amount of pressure. So look what Mercules does. He's holding middle right now. And he's basically telling his team, guys, they can only come from the front. I have your middle. But what people do, and this is super, super important, people hold middle and do nothing. They're like, I've got middle, I've got middle. You want to assist your team. Look, they're not through middle. So now he's like, they're not through middle. Let me late pinch. So he goes through, hits that late pinch. Now they're all going to be front. He gets one, gets another one, goes on to time now, assists them on time. He's in a 1v1. He's just going to play his life. Camera the right, camera the left, camera the right, camera the left. Makes him weak, challenges him, gets a kill. And at this point, you know, they have to kind of blitz him. He goes through again. And he just, look, gets shots off repositions. Bro, look how good his accuracy is. Look at this again. He sees him with a pistol. He sees a boozer. Look at his snap. Boom. Straight for the head. It's like it's ingrained in him. Headshot, headshot, headshot. More damage, quicker TCK. The guy is just a different level. He's just a different level, bro. The guy's one of the best I've ever seen. And he's been in the league for a year and a half. He is just so damn good. 1v2 clutch. Let's talk about it. Bit of an easier clutch. Not that clutches are easy because they're obviously a 1vx situation, but an easier situation. He goes through, gets taken out. All right, Mercules is by himself here. You see he's there. Let's go back to the first one. So you see Super is essentially they got the bomb down. They're trying to hold it. So Mercules, boom, aggressive, gets a trade, instantly repositions. He's now in a 1v1 with Metals. He goes through, repositions. And again, he just plays the heady. Plays the heady, starts to defuse the bomb. So I'm going to push this guy, plays the heady, boom, gets the kill. And you see Metals is tweaking there. He's like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Mercules just goes through, has some ice, and just absolutely chills there. Winning moment. Yeah, there wasn't nothing. He was 19 and 31. So we're in the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed the little Mercules breakdown. Let me know if you want to see more of these and who specifically. I'm also doing a lot of these on my main channel as well. So check it out in the description of Plays Comp Cod. But yeah, we'll be doing CDO videos every single day, twice a day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe, check out the Discord, check out the streams. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.